Give me a minute and let me correct something that I said in the live. Somebody asked in a live this week, what about Kaliningrad? Is there a chance for an independence movement there or for them breaking away from Russia? And I don't know much about Kaliningrad, but I was unaware of any independence movements there. So let's talk about Kaliningrad a little bit, and then let's talk about what's actually happening there and what the implications are. So if you look at the map here, you see that little bit of yellow there, that's Russia, but it's surrounded by Lithuania and Poland and Belarus. And there's a corridor there through Belarus to get to Kaliningrad. So it's what we call an exclave. It's a part of Russia, but it's physically separate from Russia. And it's surrounded by NATO allies, Poland and Lithuania. It's strategically critically important to Russia in exactly the same way that Crimea is. It's a deep water port that doesn't freeze in the winter, so it's ice free 365. And it's the only ice free port that they have up north there. It's the home of the Baltic Fleet, which is now, they're calling the Baltic Sea now the NATO pond, now that Finland and soon Sweden are going to be joining NATO. So they're really hemmed in there, the Ruskies. I was unaware of any independence movement inside of Kaliningrad. I thought it was ethnically mostly Russian, which it is. And I thought that they were mostly loyal to Putin and to Mother Russia, which they are not. So I was completely mistaken about that. And it shouldn't surprise me because everybody wants to get out from under Moscow's thumb. Of course they do. And so there was actually a referendum in Kaliningrad last year where 72% of the vote was for independence. There is an emergent independence political party, the leader of which has said the time has come to cut ties with Moscow, that it is time for Kaliningrad to be independent. And they are actively working on this. So in the light of the war and Russia's increasing weakness, the independence movement is gaining traction and support. And so, yes, this is another, again, the dominoes are not falling yet. I want to caution everybody. These kinds of sea changes and revolutions take time. But when you think about dominoes to watch, the Tuva Republic, Bashkortostan and its neighbors, and now add Kaliningrad to that list.